Have you ever dreamt of stepping through a door and instantly being anywhere you desire? From exploring exotic locations to visiting loved ones across the globe, the Anywhere Door has captured imaginations for generations. But is this science fiction fantasy or a glimpse into the future? We're about to dive in and explore. Picture this, a door standing solitary and unassuming. You approach it, turn the handle, and step through. Suddenly you find yourself in a bustling city halfway around the world, or on a serene beach during sunset, or even on a distant planet teeming with alien life. This is the concept of the Anywhere Door, a staple of science fiction that has fascinated people for generations. The Anywhere Door represents more than just a convenient mode of travel. It represents the human spirit of exploration, the desire to transcend boundaries, and the unquenchable thirst for knowledge. It's about breaking free from the constraints of time and space and achieving what was once thought impossible. But could this fantastical concept ever become a reality? Could we one day step through a door and be instantly transported to any location we desire? To answer these questions, we must explore various scientific aspects that could potentially make the Anywhere Door a reality. In the realm of science and technology, things are constantly evolving. What was once considered impossible becomes possible, and what was once a dream becomes reality. The Anywhere Door might seem like a far-fetched idea now, but who knows what the future might bring. We're going to delve into a variety of scientific concepts that may hold the key to creating the Anywhere Door. These include advanced teleportation, wormholes, nanotechnology and replication, virtual reality, and holographic interaction. Each of these concepts brings unique possibilities and challenges, and together they paint a fascinating picture of what the future of travel might look like. So strap in and prepare for a journey into the realms of possibility. As we explore, remember to keep an open mind. After all, the future is not set in stone, but a canvas waiting for us to paint our dreams upon it. Let's begin with the first scientific concept, advanced teleportation. One possibility lies in the realm of advanced teleportation. Now, I know what you're thinking. Teleportation, really? But bear with me here. Teleportation, as we understand it, involves breaking down an object, let's say an apple or even a person, into its basic building blocks, its atoms. Then these atoms are transported to another location and reassembled. Sounds like something straight out of a science fiction novel, right? But here's where it gets interesting. Scientists are already exploring concepts like quantum teleportation. This isn't your everyday teleportation. No, quantum teleportation doesn't move physical objects. Instead, it's all about teleporting information. It's like faxing, but on a quantum level. This could mean transmitting the state of one quantum particle to another, no matter the distance between them. It's instant, it's precise, and it's currently the closest thing we have to actual teleportation. However, there's a catch. Quantum teleportation doesn't move matter, so while we can teleport information about an atom's state, we can't teleport the atom itself. This means that, at least for now, you won't be stepping into a teleporter and popping out on a sunny beach in Hawaii. But don't pack away your beach towel just yet. While teleporting ourselves from place to place remains in the realm of fantasy for now, the principles behind it are grounded in actual science. As our understanding of quantum mechanics continues to expand, who knows what the future might hold? The world of teleportation is filled with mind-boggling potential and poses unimaginable challenges. We're at the very beginning of this exciting journey, and while we can't yet teleport matter, the progress we've made in teleporting information is a promising start. So next time you're stuck in traffic or waiting for a delayed flight, just remember, the future of travel might be a lot more exciting than we can currently imagine. With the power of science, the impossible might just become possible. Next, let's explore the concept of wormholes. Another mind-bending idea is utilizing wormholes. What are wormholes, you ask? Well, in the realm of theoretical physics, a wormhole is a speculative structure linking disparate points in space-time and is based on a special solution of the Einstein field equations. A wormhole can be visualized as a tunnel with two ends, each at separate points in space-time, possibly different universes or very distant locations within the same universe. Now, imagine if we could harness the power of these space-time shortcuts. It's like folding a piece of paper in half and punching a hole through it. You've effectively created a shortcut between 2 points that were once far apart. So, How could wormholes aid in our anywhere door concept? Well, if we could create and stabilize a wormhole, we could simply step through and be instantly transported to a far-off location. It's like having a door that can lead to any corner of the universe. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, it is for now. The creation and stabilization of wormholes remain highly theoretical and speculative. Even if we could create them, safely passing through a wormhole is another conundrum altogether. The intense gravitational forces could prove deadly. But who knows what future advancements might bring? Progress in quantum gravity, a field striving to reconcile quantum mechanics with gravity, may someday provide us with a more complete understanding of wormholes. Furthermore, there's also the concept of a traversable wormhole, which is a wormhole that you can actually travel through, and not just in theory. It's a concept that's been explored in various scientific studies and is a staple in science fiction literature. So, while we're not packing our bags for a wormhole journey just yet, it's still a fascinating concept that could revolutionize travel as we know it. From wormholes, we move to the intriguing world of nanotechnology and replication. The world of nanotechnology offers another promising avenue. This revolutionary field is all about manipulating matter on an atomic and molecular scale. In the context of the anywhere door concept, it could play a pivotal role. Imagine this: you have a chair that you want to teleport from your living room to your vacation home. Tiny robots, known as nanobots, could disassemble the chair, breaking it down into its basic building blocks. These nanobots would then transmit the chair's blueprint, a detailed plan of how to reconstruct it from scratch. Now, let's teleport to your vacation home. There, other nanobots would receive the blueprint and get to work. They'd use local materials to reconstruct the chair, atom by atom, molecule by molecule. It's as if you have a high-tech replicator capable of creating anything from scratch, just like in science fiction. But let's not stop at inanimate objects. What if we could apply this same concept to living beings? Imagine nanobots disassembling and reassembling a person. This is, of course, an enormous leap, and one that comes with a myriad of ethical and technical challenges. But in theory, it's not entirely impossible. However, it's important to remember that nanotechnology is still in its infancy. We're just beginning to scratch the surface of its potential applications and implications. There's a long road ahead before we can even dream of using nanobots in the way we've described. But isn't it fascinating to think about? The idea that one day we might be able to teleport not just our belongings, but ourselves, to any location in the blink of an eye. It's a wild concept, but then again, so were many of the technologies we now take for granted. Next, we'll look at how virtual reality could play a role in the anywhere door concept. While physically transporting you might be a challenge, the future of travel could still be mind-blowing. As we look to the horizon, one technology stands out as a formidable contender in redefining how we experience the world and beyond: virtual reality, or VR for short. Imagine slipping on a headset and instantly being transported to a bustling market in Marrakesh, the scent of spices filling the air. Or perhaps you'd prefer to walk along the Great Wall of China, feeling the ancient stones beneath your feet. These are not mere videos or photos. They are immersive 360-degree experiences that engage all your senses. This is the magic of VR. Now let's take this a step further. Picture this. You're not just an observer, but an active participant in these virtual worlds. You reach out and touch objects, interact with people, or even manipulate the environment itself. This is more than just sightseeing. It's a full-blown adventure. But VR isn't just about escapism or entertainment. It's a tool for connection and understanding. It could take you to places that are physically out of reach, the depths of the ocean, the surface of Mars, or even inside a human cell. It's like having a passport to the impossible. And what about education? Imagine students embarking on a virtual field trip to ancient Rome, walking its streets and witnessing history unfold right before their eyes. Or medical students practicing complex surgeries in a risk-free virtual environment before they ever touch a patient. The potential of VR is vast, limited only by our imaginations. It has the power to change how we learn, how we connect, how we experience the world. And while it might not physically transport us just yet, it can take our minds on journeys that were once thought impossible. So while we might not have the anywhere door in a physical sense with VR, we have the next best thing, an anywhere headset, if you will. The future of travel is not just about where our bodies can go, but where our minds can wander. Now let's take it a step further with holographic technology. This field of study is rapidly advancing, and it's bringing us closer to a future where we can interact with the world in ways that were once only possible in the realm of science fiction. Imagine, if you will, a world where you can interact with a holographic projection of someone who is miles away, or even on the other side of the globe. This isn't just a flickering image on a screen, but a full-bodied, three-dimensional representation that you can walk around, observe from all angles, and even touch. Now let's add another layer, sensory feedback. What if these holograms were not only visible but also tactile? What if you could shake hands with a hologram, feel its grip, and even sense the warmth of a virtual handshake? It sounds impossible, doesn't it? But with advancements in haptic technology, we're getting closer to this reality every day. This wouldn't be physical travel per se, but it could offer a powerful sense of presence and connection across vast distances. You could share a cup of tea with a friend in Tokyo from your living room in New York. You could collaborate with colleagues in real time, brainstorming around a holographic table, or even give your distant loved ones a hug. The beauty of holographic interaction is that it transcends the barriers of time and space. It creates an illusion of proximity, making the world a little smaller and our connections to each other a little stronger. While we still have a long way to go before this technology becomes commonplace, the potential is undeniable. As we continue to push the boundaries of what's possible with holographic technology, we might find ourselves living in a world where distance is no longer a barrier to human connection. Now let's look at the future of travel. The anywhere door might not be a reality yet, but the future of travel promises to be exciting. Picture this. A world where the boundaries of distance and time are blurred, where teleportation isn't a concept confined to the pages of a sci-fi novel, but a part of our everyday lives. Imagine stepping through a door in New York and emerging instantly in Tokyo, or visiting your family on the other side of the globe during your lunch break. This might sound like a far-fetched fantasy now, but with the rapid pace of technological advancements, it could well be within our grasp sooner than we think. Consider the potential of advanced teleportation. Scientists are already exploring quantum teleportation, where information, not objects, can be transported instantly. Who's to say we won't one day be able to transmit ourselves in the same way? Or consider the concept of wormholes. Although purely theoretical at this stage, these tunnels through space-time could, in theory, enable near-instantaneous travel across vast distances. If we can find a way to create and stabilize them, who knows what possibilities could open up? And then there's the promise of nanotechnology. Picture tiny robots disassembling an object, transmitting its blueprint, and then reassembling it at the destination. While this might initially be used for inanimate objects, it could potentially be extended to living beings. But perhaps the future of travel won't involve physical transportation at all. Imagine exploring the world, or even the universe, through hyper-realistic virtual reality environments, or interacting with loved ones through holographic projections. What we're really talking about here is a revolution in how we perceive and interact with the world. This isn't just about convenience or novelty, but about fundamentally changing our relationship with space and time. The anywhere door might not be a reality yet, but the future of travel promises to be exciting. Whether we'll be stepping through actual doors, teleporting from place to place, or exploring the world through virtual reality, one thing is for sure, the future holds endless possibilities. What do you think about the anywhere door concept? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We've voyaged through teleportation, wormholes, nanotechnology, virtual reality, and holographic interaction, all potential pathways to the anywhere door. A door isn't just a portal to another room. It could be the gateway to anywhere in the world, or possibly even the universe. What are your thoughts on these intriguing possibilities? Could you see yourself stepping through the anywhere door? Remember, the future is a vast landscape of opportunity. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the future of travel. We'll see you in the next video.